As you may know, my boyfriend Kobe and I moved into a brand new apartment a couple months ago, and I was so excited to share the whole process on YouTube and Instagram and make this whole big series about settling into and decorating the new apartment. And instead, I dropped off the face of the earth, and I haven't posted on YouTube for 2 months. And I'll explain why that happened in a future video, probably the next video. It basically involves feeling totally burnt out and overwhelmed by the move, not wanting to be on camera all the time for all of it, and a 3-month-long existential crisis. I'll get to all that in another video. And don't worry, there will still be a whole video series about settling into and decorating this new apartment. Honestly, we've barely started decorating, so you haven't missed much. But what I want this video to be about is the moving process I captured back in March, because I did pretty much document the whole thing. If you're new to my channel, my name is Steffi, and I'm the creator of the interior style blog, Moda, Misfit, as well as the online course, Small Apartment Styling School, and you're watching Living Pretty, the place for apartment styling tips. So, let's dive in. Here's our moving vlog along with the tips I have for you based on my experience with this. So it is day 1 of our moving process, and I am approaching this in a very specific way. So today the focus is going to be on the small things that we don't really use. So it's going to be like clothes that I know I'm not going to wear anytime soon. It's going to be kitchen items that we probably won't need immediately. And I'm just going to load up that kind of stuff into a suitcase and start walking it over to the new apartment. In case you're just tuning into this whole process, by the way, Kobe and I, we are moving into the apartment building across the street from us. So this whole moving process is very unique in that way and very convenient. So very grateful that all I have to do is walk across the street to move things. Another unique thing about this moving process of ours is we have a whole month to move in across the street. So this is another way in which we're super lucky because we can kind of take our time. So I'm going to show you how I approach this first phase of the moving process, which again is focusing on the little things that don't need to be used immediately. One moving tip I have for you is to assemble a little moving survival kit like this one to bring to the new apartment. These are just the little easy to forget yet essential items you don't want to be stuck without. Coffee, water, a snack, measuring tape, scissors to cut tags off of new things for the apartment, earbuds for listening to podcasts while you work, and toilet paper. Because empty apartments tend to not have toilet paper, you know? So as I mentioned, I'm tackling clothing today. So I'm basically gonna go through and just like pack as many clothes as possible into the suitcase and just do it as many times as needed. So I'm basically just gonna go through and take these over in chunks by the suitcase. Oh, hi, Hilo. All right, so first suitcase is packed, and this is what I'm donating so far. So now I'm gonna run across the street and bring this suitcase over, and also probably another bag of something. I'm not sure yet. So now I'm going to unpack the suitcase and the bag and start putting the clothes, hanging the clothes rather, in my closet. One quick tip I have for you in the moving process is to find ways to keep yourself entertained while you're doing all this grunt work. So as I'm about to unpack this stuff, I'm going to pick a podcast to listen to, and I'm just going to pretend that what I'm really doing is just listening to a podcast, and I'm just unpacking to give myself something to do while I listen to that podcast. So that's how I trick my brain into doing the not so fun stuff. So there's a moving tip for you. Now the next order of business is I got this shower curtain liner at Target and some shower rings as well. And I'm gonna hang our shower curtain right here. Here it is, our new shower curtain, nice and dark and moody, just how I like my decor. If you want to check this out on Society 6, I will link to it below. I am very happy with it. So pretty. One of the reasons why I love it is it reminds me of my tattoo. All right. Whew. Okay, I am so exhausted. I feel like I didn't even get that much done today, but it still has taken a weirdly long time. But in my defense, it's because I'm also trying to get footage for a moving in YouTube video that I want to do in a couple weeks or a few weeks. And so that tends to slow the whole process down. So I think I might be done for the day. I'm gonna go back across the street, take a break, and eat some food. I'm already fantasizing about what I might eat. And so the first day of moving ended with the best kind of self-care, a burger and Zelda. That's another moving tip for you. After a long day of moving, chilling out is imperative. The next day began with the assembly of the wardrobe we got from IKEA, which was done entirely by Kobe. Spoiler alert, Kobe did the majority of the heavy lifting and building tasks for this move, not me. And for that, I'm so appreciative. Thank you, Kobe, for being a superhuman who kicks ass at moving. Side note, Kobe was a professional mover in his younger days, so he really knows what he's doing here. So it is day 5 of our moving process, and today is where shit gets real. Because we are straight up getting a U-Haul and driving it over to my parents' house and picking up Kobe's furniture that he had in his studio before he moved into this one. If you watched this video, which is our moving vlog from when he moved in here, you saw how all of this went down. So today is a circle back to get the stuff that we took over to my parents' house. By the way, this is me doing my best to stay calm because this type of thing makes me really uptight. So for Kobe's sake, I am just going to put all of my energy into being calm.
Thank you.
So we just got to my parents' house with the U-Haul, and we're about to load up the stuff and head back downtown. Let me show you what we're taking back. So we brought back my keyboard in the U-Haul because we're not taking it to the new apartment. This is my high school bedroom, by the way. If you want a glimpse into the brain of Steffi, circa age 13 to 18, this is it. So we're taking back Kobe's dresser, which I guess is my dresser too now. And then we're also taking back the entertainment center. So this is what we'll be putting our TV on. We just got the stuff from my parents' house and transported it into the new apartment. So our goal tomorrow is to bring the couch over, the bed frame, and the mattress, which we won't need a U-Haul for because those are obviously over across the street at our studio apartment. And so it won't be like a full day thing like today was. So now we're gonna go back to the studio and chill. It's been a long day. So it is day 6 of our moving process, and it's around 4:00 p.m. This is the first time I'm picking up a camera to do any filming because we have been fully engrossed in moving the couch and the mattress and some other things over there. And frankly, I was not gonna be the asshole who was like,
wait, let me get some YouTube footage.
You know what I mean? Like, no, I wanted to get in there and help. We had my parents' help, which was amazing. We had their help yesterday, picking up the stuff from their house. And then they came downtown to help us get the couch and the mattress and a bunch of other stuff over there. So Mom and Dad, I love you so much. Thank you for always helping and for being so awesome, always. So they just left, and we're gonna basically spend our first night over in the new apartment. We're here about to gather up whatever we need in order to be comfortable over at the new apartment, and then we'll be all set to spend our first night there. Oh, and also we're gonna take Hilo over to her brand new home. I'm very excited to see how that goes down. So yeah, we're just rolling on. We are officially moved into the new apartment. We still have quite a bit to move over from the studio, but tonight is the first night that we're actually staying the night here. So, big milestone. We moved the mattress over today, we moved the couch, and obviously Hilo is here. She's very busy exploring. Her mind is being effing blown by her new little world in here. So it's all very exciting. It's so crazy when you're moving into a new apartment. I mean, at least for me, it's a very emotionally charged experience in pretty much every way you can be emotional. I'm feeling blissfully happy and so excited, like this is my dream apartment. But I'm also feeling like sentimental about the studio because I've lived there for 5 years and it has some of the best memories I've ever had, and like there's been so much personal growth there. So it's like just extreme emotions all around. Yeah. So now I'm starting to get emotional about leaving this place. It's such a good, wonderful change. I'm so grateful that we're able to live in a new, beautiful apartment. But this studio means so much to me, so I'm gonna miss it. So, sorry for the little emotional outburst. I just needed to like get it out there. It just feels like I'm saying goodbye to a very good friend who I've shared many memories and experiences with, so anyway, I'm gonna do what any sensible girl would do in this situation. I am going to mend my aching heart at Target. So it is now day 15 of our move-in process. The last couple weeks, we've just been kind of moving things over stack by stack. Kobe has been Superman in this entire process. He has brought over probably the bulk of the heavy boxes of stuff. Hilo, meanwhile, has done absolutely nothing. Nothing but be cute, which really is all I require of her. And as you can see, the bed is officially put together in the bedroom, which was a really big milestone. This cat. Getting this bed put together is when things started to finally click into place and this apartment started to feel like a home. And that's something I actually want to talk about for a second. I was in my studio for 5 years, so it's been 5 years since I've moved into a new apartment, and I'm finding myself having to practice what I preach on this channel about how this process takes time, and the clutter that's around us and the lack of cohesive decor is just part of the process. So being in this transitional period and not really having that personal sanctuary feel in this new apartment has been a challenge. So I just have to keep reminding myself through this chaos, there will be beauty, and this chaos is necessary. It's just part of the process. And it's not just the decor that will make an apartment beautiful. It is the process of making it your own that is inherently beautiful in itself. Well, this is it. This is the very last day in the studio, and it's obviously very emotional for me. This space has meant so much to me for the last 5 years. It's been a place where I've thrived, and it was within these walls that I found that purpose and confidence and sense of self. So when I talk about how an apartment and decorating it has a profound impact on your overall life, I say that because that's exactly what happened for me in this studio. I mean, it's bittersweet. I'm so excited about the new apartment, and I'm so excited to start this new chapter with Kobe in an apartment that truly is both of ours. But I'm also grieving this place. It feels like a friend is moving away, or I'm moving away, you know? And even if that place that I'm moving away to is for all intents and purposes, a major upgrade that I'm very excited about, this place is still my friend. A friend that got me through so much. I'm gonna miss her. To whoever moves into this apartment, know that this is a really special place. Not just because it was mine, but it really is a special place, just with or without me in it. And know that your apartment, this apartment, is destined to be pretty, and you are pretty powerful.